guys, welcome back to my channel. And this week I decided to talk about how to build your credit history as a new immigrant in US. So back to my own story, I have been in US for 4.5 years now. When I just came over here from China, I have no credit history whatsoever. So I could not apply for a loan for car, house, or actually anything. I get denied in Macy's actually. So I want to talk about it first. So what is a credit history? It's pretty much like a credit report showing how reliable you are to pay bills on time. Every country have a different way they run. Back home in China, you need to have a lot of cash. So you pay everything off first, then you have it. Like if you go see doctors, you have to pay for your surgery in full first, then they will give you the operation. But here in US, I guess that's not a good example. For US, you can always see the doctor first. They don't care about your credit history. But in US, if you want to get a car, get a house, or even mattress, it's expensive and you don't have the money in hand. If you have a good credit, you can get a credit card payment, and most time it's interest. A lot of time for like mattress, Macy's, they are all interest free. So you can get a lot of things in hand immediately, which is really nice. So how can you build up your credit score history? First, you have to go open a bank account. Pretty much right away after you get your social security number, you should go to the bank nearby to open your bank account. And just deposit how much ever you can. Like I prefer just deposit all the money. I don't like use cash at all. It's like I'm afraid I will lose it. I just don't feel safe have cash in hand. So I like to deposit all my money in the bank account. And then after maybe you got a job offer, or not even that, you can pretty much just talk to your bank right away. Apply for a credit card. Usually there will be two type of credit card. First is just a regular one like everybody has. They will approve you for a certain amount of credit line, and you can use it 30 days. In 30 days, you gotta pay it on time though. Otherwise, there will be a late phase and there will be an interest charge. You don't want that at all. It is horrible for building up your credit score if you have a late payment. So do not ever have late payment. The other one, I believe, is a secured card. It's like if you, for some reason, if they don't approve you, you should talk to your bank. I think most banks have this kind of card. You can deposit like maybe $300 or $500 in that credit card. That's your credit limit. But you have to put the money in first. Then that's how much money you can use. It's also really good for building up your credit score. After you get your credit card, what you should do is put on all your spending on that credit card. That's what I do. I put everything on my credit card. Especially my credit card have a cashback function, so I got actually quite a lot of money by the end of the year. And I know a lot of people, they're like, oh, I'm afraid I will overspending. So that's a lesson everybody have to learn. I think I'm pretty good at it because I'm from China. I am used to use cash, pay everything in front. So I know exactly how much money I'm making. I know how much money in my bank account, how much money I can afford to spend this month. I never overspend like whatever I make. So that's another lesson everybody have to learn through the time. But the most important thing is, no matter what, you have to pay your credit card on time. I know a lot of credit card company, they have a due date in, like it's not all the credit card company have due date on the first day of the month, but you can always talk to your credit card company, set it as the first day. That's easier. And if you don't have enough money to pay off the balance, that's fine. Talk to your credit card company. They can tell you, usually you do not pay the minimum amount. The minimum balance is was their, I'm pretty sure the minimum balance will make you have interest and the late fee too. Do not pay the minimum. You can call your credit card company if you don't know how to read your last month's statement, but you have to at least pay the statement balance from the last month. Yes, so make sure that I learned my lessons before. I had once I did a minimum payment and I got some interest showing on my next statement, and I called my credit card company and they're nice enough to waive it off, and that's a good lesson. So you can always talk to them. They are very good at waiving the late fee off and interest off for you. You totally don't want to miss a payment. I live in Maryland, so most banks around me are Capital One. And I just happen to be so lucky to find out they are actually a great bank for new immigrants in this country. They approved me for credit card, like the regular one, right away, which I get denied. I think Bank of America before and Citibank before. So that's another lesson from me. Do not trust the letter they send it to you. When they send you a letter said you are pre-approved for this type of card, please contact us to apply for it. Most of the time you are not qualified and they will run your credit, which is bad for your credit. You don't want to run your credit again in multiple times in 1 year. That's really bad. So make sure, talk to the bank first. Say your situation is, say whether they can give you a card. But I know Capital One is really good for new people. When they just arrive in the US, they're very nice to give credit card away and they give you a low limit, which is fine. Like they increased my limit in maybe 3 or 6 months. I don't even remember. And they give me a card as a cashback function too, which is awesome. Everything I pay is 1.5% cashback. So that's very nice. But I would tell you, do not try to even apply Macy's and Best Buy. Citibank and the Macy's bank is so hard. It is so hard to get approved. Even you've been here for like 2 years, you may still get it denied. It's easier after you get a house loan or car loan. Then most likely they will approve you for Best Buy card, Macy's card. Yeah, I actually talked to my friends around. Most people get denied before they got their house for this 2 type of cards. So I guess don't even bother to try. Okay. I guess Lina's saying bye too. So that's a tip from me for this week. Maybe we'll talk about a different type of cards, credit cards in the future. I'm really good at getting the cash back from credit card, so I definitely have a lot of tips for you guys. So I guess we will see you again. Bye!